Welcome to Meditation Mondays with your Tachyon Illumination Rods. In today's meditation, we're going to work on something that I believe at one point and another we all have struggles with or questions about. We often have two roads before us, sometimes more, and we don't know which one to take. Should we take either? Should we wait for another to appear? We wonder, what is the best decision? And part of finding the best decision is to surrender to the greater path that is laid before us. That often involves patience, because we like things to happen instantly. We live in a world of Google at our fingertips, being able to achieve or accomplish whatever we need to, whether that be ordering groceries online or calling and speaking to someone immediately. We look outside of ourselves for answers, when truly the answers are all within ourselves. And often in my shamanic teachings, I tell my clients to stop asking for direction from everyone else and look within. That the greatest clarity is found within. And sometimes the patience that involves is more than we anticipate. But if the right door is not open, and so we go through another, then we forfeit the right door opening. I always use the analogy that if it feels like we're swimming upstream, we're probably doing something wrong. The right thing should come easy. That doesn't mean it doesn't involve hard work. What it means is that when we're on the right path, the right doors are open, the right lights are turning green, the right people are showing up, the right things are happening. When we decided to open the Tachyon Center, it was something that was completely for the betterment of humanity. It wasn't something that we did to make money. It was something that we did to give back to the world. And the idea working with Tachyon, it manifests so fast because Tachyon is such a powerful tool when it comes to manifestation. And it was leading us right down this journey. And we had an idea to get our shop open by May, and it was April. And we literally conceptualized and opened the shop within 2 months. And whenever I was telling people we're going to be open by May 1st, they were like, no. Sedona is way too difficult. The permits take several months. The sign permits take several months. This takes longer than that. There's just no way. And every single place we walked into, everyone was ready to help. We walked in for a permit and the lady was like, oh, I'm having a good day today, so I'm just going to help you out and just go ahead and take care of this for you now. Usually it takes several weeks. And when we were getting our, fire marshal permit, there was a map that was supposed to be created of the layout of the space. The lady said, you know what? I'm going to help you guys out. Just go ahead and draw me a map of the space with the correct sizing of everything within the space, and I'll go ahead and do it for you today. So everything was easy. Every door was open. The one place in town that had furniture had everything that I needed that day. So it was a pretty miraculous thing because I was living in Texas and opening a center in Arizona, and I was so supported. It was just easy. And that's what I mean when something is right, all the right doors will be opening. Everyone will be saying yes. Every streetlight will turn green when you need to be somewhere. And when that's not happening, when there's a roadblock here and a roadblock there, and every single light is red, and you're feeling stress about what you're doing, you should stop and pay attention and listen. So today, the meditation is involving finding clarity. But I challenge you to have your mind open for something unexpected. Because sometimes when we have two things in front of us and neither one of them are working out, there's something right around the corner. And if we can find the patience to see it, all we have to do is turn the corner. So hopefully this helps. Enjoy. So once we found a comfortable place to sit or lie down, or whatever feels best to us at this time, with our Tachyon Illumination Rods in our hands, I ask you to start to take deep breaths with the intention of relaxing a little more each time. And we bring to the front of our mind the question that we have, what we're seeking clarity on. And as we take more breaths into relaxation, we start to feel our shoulders soften and relax, the weight of the rods in our hands. We start to feel our hips relax, and our legs, and our feet, and our jaw starts to soften. And the more relaxed we become, the more open we become for clarity. Whether the clarity come to us in this meditation, or it come to us in a dream, or after this meditation, we're opening the door for the right path. And now we call on the Tachyon energy, spirit of Tachyon, to come into our field and surround us with possibility and information, and into our physical bodies. Feel the energy of the Tachyon buzzing around, or moving like warm waves of energy through our bodies. And when we find our place of deep relaxation with the Tachyon energy, we ask the energy of Tachyon to call in any of our guides or angels here to support us on our path, to call in any information that might help us make a decision or see which way to go. And in front of us, we see a big, beautiful lake. And we ask the Tachyon to reflect back to us truth and clarity from this big, beautiful lake. And there's a dock, and we start to walk out on the dock. Maybe we're guided by our angels, or our spirit guides, or our power animals, whoever shows up for us here. Once we reach the edge of the dock, whether we look down into the clear water, it's perfectly still, or rather, if we want to lay back and look up at the sky, we ask for any little bits of information to be brought forward, whether we see it, or we hear it, or we feel it within our bodies. Any information that can help us find this clarity and this truth. If it's one of the pathways that we already know is open before us, or is it something completely different that we haven't seen yet? Sometimes we must close the wrong doors for the right ones to open. Any feelings that we might get? Is there a voice in our head saying yes, no, or showing us a vision of which direction to go? What serves our higher purpose here? Which path is divine and in divine alignment for us? Is there something around the corner that we have yet to see? We feel deep within our bodies and within our hearts that we know if the path is already before us or if it's yet to come. So anything that our guides or our angels or our power animals are here to tell us, we are open. Or maybe we just came here to find the stillness to ask the question. And when we feel we've gotten some information that we need, or if we want to stay here longer and stay in this space of openness, we just call on the Tachyon to help guide us to what's for our highest good and to steer us away from what's not, to help us let go of the things that are not for our highest good. And the Tachyon lifts those things away right before us. And maybe once it's been lifted, we can see a little clearer. Now that the chaos of the storm is gone, we can look into the stillness of the lake, and the truth will be reflected back to us. And we know now that this is a place that we can come whenever we need to find clarity and to find the path of our highest good. That the answers are here. And the more that we listen, the more will be put in front of us. And when we are ready, we thank whoever's shown up here to support us. And we give them love. And we thank our Creator for showing us divine alignment. And we thank the Tachyon energy for continuing to support us on this goal of finding clarity. And we start to walk back up the dock and into our bodies. We are reminded of our bodies by the weight of the rods in our hands and our heaviness and the gravitational pull of the earth. And we feel lighter as we open our eyes and more clear. And I encourage you to write up anything that comes to you within the next several days, whether that be an epiphany, a vision, a feeling, a dream, whatever that may be, to be very mindful that we have asked for this path to become clearer. And it can come during the meditation or it can come after. And just to be open and to write these things down. Because what we have asked for will be shown to us. Aho.